to talk about today. I'm just going to wait for some more people to come in here. Thank you for tapping on the screen. Thank you for being alive. Definitely grateful for friends. And remember, you can make friends online. You can have Facebook groups. You can create content and find like-minded people online too. All right. Thank you for being here. Need to schedule? Yes, please do. Please do. Make sure that you've already subscribed to the VTP family. So make sure, if you haven't already, that you go to my profile link because you did subscribe, and get that 15-minute call. And then from there, what I do is I'm going to send you a link afterwards. And that's going to be a recorded call so you can study your body language and really take notes. And that's for an hour, normally $60, but it's $40 when you subscribe. Thank you. All right. So again, big thank you for everybody for being here. I love this family. Family shows up. Family does not have to be DNA related for those of you going through difficult times with your family. What do people normally talk about on the 15? The 15-minute call with me is typically a warm-up for the bigger picture. Jasper, are you going to sit here and whine? The dog wants to go out 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Come on. There you go. All right. So, what we are talking about is gratification. Gratification. As human beings, there's a lot of different things we're looking for, but most of what we're looking for is gratification. Gratification connects to control. I encourage you to take notes if you want to level up, if you feel insecure, if you feel unwanted and unloved, if you have difficult relationships right now in your life, please take notes. I want for us to get past this block, okay? Gratification, on one side of things, I feel that it's helpful to go back to gratitude. There's a guy named Billy Carson who also goes by Forbidden Knowledge. In case you don't know about him, he's amazing. Very, very intelligent. Really big into Egypt and the tablets and just really fascinating dude. The number Forbidden Knowledge. He talks about manifestation, for example, is operating from the frequency of gratitude. And what I've realized, how I connect with that, is that in moments where I get impatient with family, for example, I think there's going to be a moment in my life where I'm going to miss this person. And so let me be grateful even though I'm annoyed in this moment, right? Thank you, thank you, moderators, for muting all the angry, miserable men who think that they're alpha males when there's no such thing. Thank you for that. Learn about your roots and your heritage, and then maybe you won't resent me so much because you're just projecting. Thank you so much for that. Okay, moving forward in our lives. Thank you. All right. Hey, what's up, Renee? Nice to see you. So I can go back to gratitude when I'm frustrated. I would consider that a form of emotional mastery, of saying I normally go to chaos and I go to impatience. And it's also it's also understanding that when we're raised in trauma, the trauma responses, that familiarity of chaos, of drama, of conflict is our go-to response. In the same way, if you've never tried a certain kind of food, you might be hesitant because it smells different or it tastes different or it just comes from a different place. You've never tried it before, right? And so it's healthy to go back to gratitude. It's not about ignoring how you feel. There's a balance within this. Emotional intelligence, how emotional intelligence can actually help you is to identify how you feel. It starts off with just being able to identify how we feel. Once we've identified how we feel, we have a lot of different choices. And I want for you to get that. I want for you to understand that we typically go to a place of just reaction, because we want gratification. We want the gratification. And it's impossible. This is the one thing that I want for you to really get that will help you on this journey. You see the trolls in here. You see people who call me names. You see people who put me down. I can't please them. Because if I please them, then you might not like me. And then if I focus on how you think, then I might not be able to speak my true feelings because I'm more concerned. Instead of me looking right here and connecting with you, I might look down and think, oh my goodness, a hair's out of place. Oh my goodness, I don't look a certain way. I'm not attractive enough. I'm not good enough. Look at my background. And then all of a sudden I've lost my momentum just like that because I was looking for gratification, right? Thank you, Tabitha. Thank you. Thank you. So when we start to realize what a big role gratification is in our life, this is now more context when you've heard the conversation of nurturing and self-love. It's giving yourself, and I want to know if you're open to it and if you can actually receive this in this moment, to say, I want to consciously choose that I'm enough. I want to consciously choose to know that I'm validated in the depths of my soul. I want to proclaim it to the world. I'm not going to make it cheesy because that's a trauma response. I'm not going to make it fake and inauthentic. I'm not going to roll my eyes around this, right? Because this is a value system and I'm not used to valuing myself. And so I want to get better at valuing myself. So I'm learning how to receive love. And when I receive love from myself and when I let myself know that I am good enough and I am worthy and I don't need to be better in order to have love or to have success, that right now I am successful in my own way because I am honoring my unique design, I no longer require gratification from other people. I'm grateful when people acknowledge me. I love when people show love to me. I love seeing the comments on the live streams. I love that. I really appreciate this because there was a time in my life where I didn't want to be alive. There was definitely a time in my life where I would get into arguments in that relationship and think, why does this keep on happening? Why do I feel so stuck? What can I do? It's challenging, right? And so gratification, you can ask yourself this question: in what ways do I seek gratification? Who am I dressing up for? Who am I looking good for? Why does presentation matter so much to me? It's nice to play dress up. It's nice to wear nice things. It's nice to wear comfortable clothing. It's nice when we wear clothing that brings out our best features. But do we really need to go and put that much effort into it where we have to look perfect for other people? Especially if you're a woman, you know society hustles you and gaslights you and tells you that you always have to change your look. And there's a new way to contour your makeup. And here's a new filter in case you don't like the way that your face looks. You always have to change who you are. You're never good enough. It's fun to play dress up. It's fun to, put on a suit or to put on an outfit and to look really good. But can we start to say, you know what? I'm tired of presenting myself to people all the time in this way when I don't really feel internally how I look externally. I want for the glow to come within so that when people meet me, they get the real experience. Right? Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. What's up, Stina? Nice to see you. What's up, everybody? I'm right here and I'm focused on you, but I see you and I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you for tapping the screen to bring more people in. Thank you. In what ways do I look for gratification? And I was just on a really, really powerful call. I wish it could have kept on going, but I do want to honor that I do stream from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific time, Monday through Friday, just in case. Okay. If you're a mom, if you're a dad, gratification is so challenging because you just want for your child to be successful. It can be devastating when we're not on good terms with our children. It can be devastating when our parent doesn't show us that love and that acknowledgement that we want. So how do we move forward from here? Tell me, if you've been taking notes, if you're on your spiritual journey, what understandings have I talked about before? Because I say things multiple times to get it ingrained in your brain, in your DNA, to the depths of your soul. What's an understanding when somebody who we love, who we care about, who might be blood related to us, DNA related to us, or romantically related to us? Thank you, Christina. Hey, nice to see you. Thank you. Yo, my glow up is from all the tears and all the yelling and all the screaming that I've gone through. Now I'm in a nurturing relationship. Thank you. Thank you for the acknowledgement. Takes one to know one. Winners celebrate winners. Absolutely. What else? No validations. Powerful. Powerful. What understanding can we have about them? What understanding can we have about blank people, blank people? Every choice I make is the right one. Yep, that's a good one. Whatever I say, whatever comes up, I spoke from the depths of my soul. What's another one? No expectations. They're hurt. There it is. I love releasing expectations. I love that. Healers will tell you that. Shamans will tell you that. People that are practitioners will tell you that. Stop looking for expectations when you communicate with people. They're hurting. And the conflict when it's family, when it's relationship, is you just want love. You just want that connection. It feels good. Oh, it feels amazing. What a gift it is to hold that person, to get that love, to get that acknowledgement, to have other people see you as a successful family, as a loving family. How challenging it is to let go of that. It hurts. It's frustrating. It's not easy. It's not easy to let go of people. It's not easy to let go of expectations of other people, because we just want to feel good and we just want for them to be loved. This is why we're on this journey. Because our ancestors' ancestors knew differently, didn't they? They didn't see it that way. The elders in the village, the elders in the community, the healers, the shaman, the medicine man, the medicine woman, they had a different understanding. Your grandmother's grandmother's grandmother believes it. We're living in this society that just always wants us to be perfect. It's gratification. And another way that gratification blocks you, and this is why, for those of you that are taking notes, ask this question: how does gratification affect me in different areas of my life? Word, me too, Renee. Thank you. Thank you for the love, for real. Thank you all for the double taps. Thank you. I can feel the love in here, and I'm glad that my words connect. What if I told you that the reason why you're not following up with people, the reason why you're not setting up those emails, the reason why you're not taking notes, the reason why you're sitting here just like, okay, cool, the reason why you met somebody who was really interested in you and then you didn't follow up with them, you didn't send them an email, somebody right now is like, oh, dang, that's right, I need to email that person. Slow down. Our subconscious mind says that's boring. What's up, CJ? Nice to see you. It's letting go. Hold on, let me see this. I'm letting go as we speak of my partner 14 years, and it's excruciating with the abuse. Yo, Denise, like, people, this is the thing. This is why I don't trip. I don't care when people put me down and they say, oh, you're not a real man for talking about these conversations. This is something you've either experienced or you haven't. And some of you experience this on a smaller scale to the point where you're not even aware that you've been abused mentally and verbally as a child, because that was just how things were. And I don't wish my worst enemy to be in an abusive relationship. It's challenging, though. It's challenging. It's being able to understand there's a different way. And for a lot of us, we have to actually teach ourselves how to love and how to be in a nurturing relationship. There's people right now in this world. There was somebody in my comment section. This reminded me of something. I want for everybody in here to take an open-ended look, because it doesn't apply to everybody. But This is where we can take a look and we can hold ourselves accountable and be vulnerable, because none of us are going to tell your miserable family members or your miserable person in your life who judges. That's where it starts, right? Flip the coin. On the other side of this old truth that doesn't take us to a good place, okay? For those of you that are saying yes, consider that you're the leader. Consider that your childhood was full of character building. If I know how to hide my anxiety, nervousness, depression, why can't you? I get annoyed so easily. Well, my question for you, hold on, let me see. Audrey, what my question for you is, have you ever thought about the fact that you don't need to hide it? What would happen? Let's talk about this. What would actually happen if we told people that we're not okay? Let's map this out. Let's take a look at this. What would actually happen if we told people that we have anxiety, we're not okay? What would happen? They would look at you crazy. Okay, D, but my question for you is, so what? Answer that question. So what? People would look at you crazy. So what? So what? You think there's no inner child? You think there's no inner child? Well, 50% of people on planet Earth don't hear an inner voice. You might be one of those people. So what that people have opinions about it? So what? So what? What's going to happen if people have opinions about us? What's going to happen if people don't like our opinions, what people don't like our truth? So what? Somebody tell me, so what? Is that a bad thing that people have opinions about you? They'll have an opinion and what? They'll leave you? Hey, what's up, Katie? Nice to see you. So what? What if my boyfriend says he can't hide he can't be his most authentic self because of me? Then he's told you his truth. Then move forward. Or you can have conversations. You can use emotional intelligence. In fact, if you book time with me, it's if you're in the relationship, if they're open to it, both of you can go. I love when couples book time with me. I love that. It's the same price for both of you. Tap that star up there. First of all, join the VTP family. $6 to join. Then from there, go to my profile. Or if you just want to do this for yourself, this can help you move forward. If they're not open to it, love yourself. The more you love yourself, the more truth you get. After you join the VTP family, in the link in my bio, there's a 15-minute call. I go over 15 minutes. I just do that to say, like, this is roughly the time we're going to talk. That's the warm up. And then from there, we talk. Instead of $60 for an hour, it's $40 for an hour because you're here on this live stream. And then from there, we go in depth. But this is the thing. So what? So what? So what that people have opinions? So we're going to be alone? So what? You think you're going to pass away. That's what it comes down to. Admit it. Acknowledge it. You think that you're going to pass away. You're not going to be alive if you don't have this one person's acknowledgement. That's what it all boils down to. You don't think that you're capable of being in another relationship. You don't think that you're capable of making friends. You think that your best years are behind you. All this nonsense. Your brain is selling you on a dream that you can't prove. It's not even a dream. It's exhausting. So what? For gratification? Because I need to be comfortable? Why? Why? Why do you need to be comfortable? Why do you need to look good? Why? Tell me. Why do you need to look good for society? Why do you really care that people don't like how you look or that people see that you're not in a successful relationship? Why do you care that your family is yelling at you that you're getting a divorce? Why do you care that you want to be by yourself and people don't like it, for those of you that have that opinion? Why? Your significant other told you that they're too much of a Gemini to be in love with me? Yeah, that's a comedy skit. That's way too much. That's way too much. Book time with my girlfriend who might be in here. She's a shaman. She's a Reiki master. She's a medium. She knows astrology. Get your full astrology reading. Jeez. So what? When through emotional intelligence, when people speak their truth, we love the truth. We listen to people's beliefs. And when we speak our truth and people deflect, or when people don't critically think, we might be the leader, or we can move forward and press pause on this relationship and start focusing on ourselves. Emotional intelligence is leading with curiosity. It's saying, that's interesting. That's really fascinating. I wonder why that person thinks that way. And for real, like 777, like Nia said, like there's a door because we deserve better. However, before you give them the door, maybe it's about rising to the occasion. Maybe it's about saying, you know what? I'm going to show you the love that I wish that you had shown me because I'm a leader. The biggest hustle on planet Earth is all of the people. And I can one by one, if I had the time for it, and if there was 8 billion different versions of me, I can meet with every single person on planet Earth. And it comes down to, I need validation from other people. I need to know that the choices that I'm making are the right choices. And I need to know that I fit in. I need to know that I'm loved. I need to know that my life makes sense in some way, shape, or form. I have to look good and I hate looking bad. I have to look good and I hate looking bad. I have to look good and I hate looking bad. What's her name? Her username is I am Jenny Ann. IAMJENNIANN. How do we give that love to ourselves? Good question. Good question. In fact, what I would do is I would get a piece of paper or a notebook or use the note section in my phone and say, how do I give love to myself? What does that look like? That's a great start. How can I love myself more? How can I nurture myself more? What a great meditative question. I love questions like that. Before you get into the conversation with that narcissistic person, with that toxic person, with your family member, with that person where you know they're going to attack you and not take responsibility. What would my life look like? What would this conversation look like if I was already successful? What would your life look like if you already made it? How would you communicate? How would you converse with other people? Would you be angry? Would you be defensive if somebody told you that you're stupid and you're not good enough? Or would you be chilling in your beautiful home, eating healthy food in a nurturing, loving relationship, surrounded by other people, and you'd be patient because you already made it, and you would listen to them, be like, oh my God, I can't believe I needed this person's validation. Some of you get frustrated and bitter, like, yo, that's not really happening for me, and I'm struggling. And I'm like, yes, but that's an illusion. Because if all of a sudden money came into you, or success came into your life, or love came into your life, you wouldn't have the same reaction. So therefore, your circumstances are changeable. And because they're changeable, it's not a set in stone truth. So what the people don't like you? And again, gratification is what we're talking about. Our need for gratification is what blocks us. And that's why we don't do the quote unquote boring things, because it's not gratifying. We're not seeing any kind of results. We're not getting the dopamine hit. That's why we keep on scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, looking for the thing, because we need gratification. And there's that part of us, that gratification that says, this is fun, this is exciting, making that phone call, sending that email, paying off the bill. Oh no, I don't want to do that. That's boring. I hate that stuff. It's actually the stuff a lot of times that we think is monotonous and dull and boring that's actually powerful and can help us move forward. Hey, what's up, Scotty? Nice to see you, man. Gratification. How is it showing up in your life? It's right there with validation. I need for people to pat me on the back and say, good job. What would your life look like if you didn't? What if you had a completely different understanding on humanity? And I talk about this. This is emotional intelligence. Consider that when we stop looking for gratification, what happens is we start to speak our truth more. And when we speak our truth more, we find people who are really, really, really in love with us and really like us. And then we can let other people go from a distance. Love from a distance. I don't need to write you off. Press pause on this relationship. Thank you, Unicorn. Thank you. Renee knows the vibes. Listen, drop an emoji or say yes if you started to realize that even if you gave them a PowerPoint presentation, a PDF file, an advertisement, testimonials from the rest of the world about a certain conversation that you're having with this person, they're still going to focus on the chaos and the drama. Oh, how annoying. How exhausting. Thank you, Kat. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Tara? Nice to see you. Right? It's exhausting. So my question for you is, are you going to ignore how exhausting it is? Are you going to take my approach? Turn up the exhaustion. Amplify it. Zoom into it. You're not annoyed enough. You haven't struggled and suffered and screamed and yelled enough. Not the case for everybody. But some of you are just like, you know what? I need to suffer even more. Maybe in 5 years from now, if I keep on doing the exact same approach, having the exact same conversations, shutting down every single time that this person calls me, looking for their validation, maybe eventually we'll be there. Maybe eventually the relationship will work. Maybe eventually everything the light touches will be our kingdom, and then the clouds will open up and there will be beautiful music, world music, where they're like, I love you, mother. Oh, thank you. Perfect. No. What's up, Steph? What's up, everybody? Thank you for the double taps. Okay? Love people from a distance right now. Press pause on things right now that don't make sense. Develop yourself. Develop yourself. Is it weird to be afraid of being well? I think that it's a great awareness that you go to that space. In the same way, if you're taking notes, if you're setting an intention to be successful and you say, I deserve to be successful, and then a little voice is like, no, you don't. Who said that? I deserve to be happy. Who said that? Where are you? Then that's the work. That's the commitment. That's the dedication. You bring that person with you. That's why when I would watch videos of the law of attraction, and I'm like, yeah, this is a bunch of BS. I don't believe this. I deserve to have $1 million. And this voice is like, no, that's not true. And then I was like, how do I cross that bridge? How do I get to that place? Instead of the temporary, I need to have the gratification. I need to look good from other people, and I need to get other people's opinions. So how I use my emotional intelligence is mapping that out, is to be very logical, to say, okay, if you don't believe that that's possible, how can I convince my brain that I do deserve to be financially free? How can I convince my brain that I do deserve to have love? Well, wouldn't it be a fair statement for you to say that people want to see that there's goodness in this world? Isn't it a fair statement to say that people want to see that good wins? Everybody has a different definition of what good is. As above, so below. Right? When I experience love, when I experience financial freedom, and my cup runneth full and runneth over, I can share with other people from a real space how to get that. Same reason why I get on these lives and I do this for free. I love when people book time with me. I love when people give the donations. I love the gifts. I don't expect them. I do this because I know that there are real people that are hurting. There's somebody who's had to reschedule 2 different times with me who's homeless that I gave a free session for, and he has to keep on rescheduling. And it's not to put him down, because I've been struggling there too. It's that like sometimes when we actually have goodness, we're so used to the suffering and struggling and other people needing to people please them that we start self-sabotaging over and over and over and over again. I'm relentless to make sure that this person gets this information. I know that we are going to change the world. Gusto, what's up? I love your username. Word. I'm ready for that, Scotty. We are constantly looking for gratification. Artists, especially. Entrepreneurs, especially. Creative people, moms, dads, oh yeah. Gratification all day, every day. Do the right thing. Do it my way. We have no idea the beliefs that we are creating and validating when we walk by other people and we communicate with other people. We have no clue. We have no idea how our words impact other people. Your child might see you one day having a bad day and saying, I don't have enough money right now. And all of a sudden they're like, I don't have enough money. I have to work really hard for my money. We don't have enough money. I never have money. I love my mom. My mom's smart. And so because my mom doesn't have money, it's smart for me to not have money. And when I make money, I'm going to give it all away to prove that I'm smart, just like mommy. This thing in here does that. And that's not to guilt trip you. It's wild. It's wild. Yes, Amber, my email is on my bio link. Yep. Isn't it wild, Joanna? Isn't it fascinating? Can you believe at 16 years old, a girl told me I was going to die alone and skinny? And her sentence had some kind of truth because I was skinny. Even now, if you can believe that. And I gained 100 pounds to prove her wrong. Word, Jeremiah knows the vibes. Me too. Right? Just like that. Every single night, I was deliberately ordering junk food to prove her wrong. And then I was 100 pounds heavier, and I hated myself. I hated my physical appearance. I just wanted to fit in. I just wanted love. I love those tears. Please, this is a safe space. Love those tears. Cry it all out, all the way. What about when you can't get over the rejection? Words in gold? Speaking of which, listen to the song. It's a throwback, but Jill Scott Golden. Listen to that. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Golden. Why do you think that I roar? Because it's exhausting. That rejection, what emotion is that? You tell me. Love Jill Scott, right? She's dope. What emotion is that? That rejection, how we feel about rejection. What emotion is that connected to? You tell me, identify it, call it out. This is what emotional intelligence is, over and over and over and over again. Been reading the 4 agreements, word, awesome. And then when you get done with that one, there's also the 5th agreement too by Don Miguel Ruiz. Fear. Fear of abandonment. What if you could improve the what if? We love to fill in the blanks. We do not focus on giving thanks. The fear is familiar. It puts us down in the bottom with the snakes out on us. All I got. Fear of abandonment. Fear of missing out. Fear of the unknown. Can't prove it. You can't prove any of it. I would say rejection is also connected to anger. Aren't you angry? Aren't you angry? Can you actually put an emoji or say yes or say that I'm angry that I've been rejected? There's anger within me. I'm so angry that I gave this person my love and they ignored me and they ignored me and they ignored. Yes, you can say sadness. Yes, you can say grief, but can you also ignore the anger because it's attractive and it's loving and it's so high vibration? And oh my God, it's like Whole Foods, like Costco, like gluten-free when we're so angry. Oh my God, it's says spiritually enlightened to acknowledge that you're angry. Deborah. Come on. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how much some people don't like anger. And that's connected to childhood. Word. Roar it out. Roar it out. Because we don't need gratification from other people. Because we don't need validation from other people. Because like a child, we're angry. We're speaking how we truly feel. Because we want to be around problem-solving people. We don't take out our emotions on other people. We express them. This is how I feel. What I would say, if you're around somebody else who's angry, if they take out their anger on you, say, go ahead, keep going. Let it all out. Put yourself in a leadership position. Go ahead, yell it all out. Scream at me. Tell me what a terrible person I am. Go ahead, more. No, I want to hear how you feel. Express it. I love you. I care about you. I see that you're hurting. Tell me. Tell me everything. Tell me more. Your inside information using emotional intelligence is you understand that they're not even talking about you. Why do I crave validation? Because we did it. It's all childhood. It's all childhood. We were ignored. It could have been something simple. You could have had a drawing, be like, look, mommy, look at this drawing that I just drew. And she's like, not now, honey. You're like, mom's always busy. She's too busy for me. She doesn't care about me. That's why in the relationship I'm in now, like when things don't go according to plan and there's frustration in the air, I go back to the kids and say, hey, do you know, like, don't take this on. Listen and observe, because you're here to see what isn't working on planet Earth so we can heal it, so we can change it. Don't take that personally. Sometimes adults, sometimes mom, sometimes dad has bad days. Sometimes we just need to decompress. Sometimes we need to let it out. That has nothing to do with you. Don't take that on. Listen to what people say. Don't listen to how they're saying it, though. And it's okay that you're emotional. It's okay that you go into the other room. It's okay that you need to go into your bed. It's okay. But don't stay in that place. Listen to that voice and understand there's a different way. What we're talking about is emotional intelligence. What we're talking about is how human beings crave gratification. We always want to look good. We never want to hurt. We never want to be sad. It's so weird. It's so weird if you actually just take a very simple approach to planet Earth. It's bonkers that we have emotions inside and we don't like to feel them. That's nuts. Can you actually think about that for a second, of how often we hide our emotions? How weird, right? It doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense at all. GI General said he can reset me. There's like a button underneath the armpit right there. You just push it. What? What are you talking about? But doesn't it make the other person disrespecting you when telling how they feel? But doesn't it make the other person disrespect? Oh, let me see. Doesn't it make the other person disrespecting you when telling how they feel? I'm not quite understanding, but I'll say this. Andre, Stan, that was my dad's name, Stan. What I'll say is this. When we speak how we feel, when we communicate how we feel, we're not responsible for other people's response. We're not responsible for other people's reaction. In the same way, people are not responsible for our reaction. People are not responsible for our interpretation. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got this cat right here. See, there's a tail. Here. There you go. People are just communicating and reacting over and over and over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. That's all that we're doing. You speak, I react. You speak, I react. You speak, I interpret. I speak, you interpret. Over and over and over and over and over again. Over and over again. How to deal with gaslighters and manipulators? You know your truth and stop responding to them. Hey, Andre Stan, did you know that the sky is purple and it has green polka dots? What do you mean it's blue? No, it's not. It's purple with green polka dots. No, it's purple with green polka dots. Only a moron would think that it's blue. That's what they're telling you. If you actually had, and people put an emoji or say yes if you know what I'm talking about. If you had 5 minutes in people's heads and you actually listened to their logic, you would realize that you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time, man. You're wasting your time. They like the idea of you. They like the concept of who you are. What's up, Desiree? Nice to see you. It's exhausting. It is. It's exhausting. You don't need to fix people anymore. You don't need to do that. Here, why do cats, it's like, there's an experiment. Look up what happens when you give cats a tiny computer. It's like if you're on a computer, the cat wants to go by the computer because they want to fit in with you. It's funny. You do not need to fix other people anymore. Look at me and you. I don't care how many people are here. Look, it's me and you. Look. You're not abandoned anymore. Make this real. This might not be for everybody in here, but just really get this. Really get this. Don't just say, okay, cool, thank you so much, and then get right back into these conversations and then just go right back into, I wish they loved me. You're not abandoned anymore. You don't need to fix people anymore. You didn't need to help your mom or help your dad or help that person. You chose to try when you were a kid because they were hurting and you didn't want for them to hurt. How commendable. You're such a great person. Heart of gold, for real. But you don't need to anymore. You don't need to fix people anymore. You don't need to bend over backwards for people anymore. You don't need to. You might need to get out that relationship and get away from those people, and please just give yourself permission to cry your eyes out. Cry your eyes out. Yell it out. You could even have that conversation with them. After I ended that abusive relationship for almost a decade, I was like, hey, I don't want to leave either. But look, we've tried this. It never works. You're better. You deserve better. I deserve better. We've tried every single approach. You like certain aspects of me, but the parts that you don't like are connected to the parts that you do. And you shouldn't change me. And I shouldn't want to change you. You shouldn't want to change me, and I shouldn't want to change you. It's going to be messy. Yes, I know about emotional blocks. I encourage you to connect with me. Tap that link in my bio, book time with me. Let's go. Emotional intelligence. Identifying your emotions before and during the conversation and after the conversation. Identifying their emotions. Listening to what they say and not how they say it. Trusting your intuition. Being consistent with yourself. Focusing on your momentum. Understanding that it's all from childhood. Thank you, Love and Life. Thank you. We're still on old programming. For Stan, who's in here, and for everybody. We're still running old scripts. Do you get that? Do you understand that? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Drop an emoji or say yes. We're still running on old programming that doesn't fit anymore. How do you, let me see, how do you know the person you're giving your love to isn't the one who deserves you? Well, by using your emotional intelligence, by acknowledging that you're a leader, because again, acknowledge the fact, and hear this. This is an important one, so actively listen while I'm saying this. You know something's off. You know that it's off. You know it. That makes you the leader. They might think something's off. They're not doing anything about it. You're the leader. People get so frustrated that they're empaths. I'm like, you're the leader. You feel the energy in the room. You feel the energy in the room, you can change it. Simple. Not simple in the process, simple understanding that's powerful, that can take you to a powerful place. You know that it's off. You can do something about it. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you want to see if it's possible to make it work, then let them scream and yell and stop reacting to it. And stop pretending like their response and their emotions and their tone of voice has anything to do with you. I'm sharing all my gems. I'm sharing all my inside information. I don't hold anything. I don't gatekeep anything. Take it all. I paid thousands of dollars. I over a decade of constant like, oh my God, take it. But take notes. Leader of the pack. I love that song. All right, I share the gold because the more gold I share, the more gold I get. You're the leader. You're not looking for gratification from this person. You're not looking for validation from this person. You're not looking for love from that person. Do you get that? You're not expecting for them to say, wow, that was so amazing. Thank you so much for expressing your feelings. No. Why would we not expect for them to do something? Because they were raised differently. If you were raised in a more open-minded family, more communicative family, more like, hey, let's talk about your feelings, be different, be weird. If you're somebody who comes more from a place of, I was abandoned and I want to love people and I'm codependent and I want to give love to people, I'm such a good person. You end up in relationships with people who don't know how to show their feelings and show their emotions because you think that you can fix them because your parents needed to be fixed. That was a story you were telling yourself. And so you get around this person, you say, unconditional love. And that translates in their Google translator to, I am weak. There's something wrong with me. You see every single part of me. My mom and dad told me that I shouldn't express my feelings. And so there's something wrong with you. So even though I love who you are, I resent this part about you because I don't know how to do it. Welcome to planet Earth. How exhausting. How exhausting. No more. Over it. 5 minutes in a narcissistic person's head and you're like, oh, okay, got you. So what do we do with this information? You can use things in your relationship to say, okay, I acknowledge what you're saying. You don't like it. You hate the way that I did that. Okay, I didn't do it your way. I acknowledge that. You want things done this way you prefer. That's what works for you. That's how your mind works. Okay, I can compromise. I'm not going to wait for you to compromise. I'm going to show you that. I'm rising to the occasion. I want to see if this relationship works. Thank you, Juanita. Thank you. Don't say that you always do anything, Kat. Don't say you always do anything. Don't do that to yourself. Speak into existence who you are moving forward. Say, I used to. I'm getting better. Thank you, Amber. Right? I acknowledge what you're saying. I'm going to yell, scream your lungs out. Let it all out. I'm right here. Safe space. No, I know you're not used to showing your feelings and your emotions. Go ahead. I love you. I care about you. I see that you're hurting. Go ahead. Let it out. I acknowledge what you're saying. You want it done this way, I can compromise with that. Cool, I can do it that way. I'm not gonna let my ego get in the way and my pride get in the way and say like, oh, I wish that you would tell me that I was doing a good job. They don't know how to communicate in the loving way that you're looking for. Can you see that? Can you acknowledge that? Do you get what I'm saying? And if you don't, let me know. Do you want to make the relationship work, or do you want to just say everything's going to eventually just make sense because I love doing the definition of insanity and just slamming my head against this wall, hoping they're going to change? Society says what a man is and what a woman is. And so you expect to be this way as a woman, expect them to be that way as a man, or a man and a man and a woman. Because guess what? I am the gay agenda as a straight man who was raised by a lesbian mom and created partially by a gay father. Here I am. No lightning bolts have been struck into my head yet. And Jesus is like, yes, it's cool you call me Jesus. That's not my name, but it's all good. Thank you. You're beautiful. Takes one to know one. Thank you. Right? Be the leader. Be the leader. Be the leader. Be the leader. Observe them. Notice their patterns. Notice where they go to. I hear what you're saying. You don't like that. Next time I will slow down and make sure that I do that. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. And if they keep on going, you say, you know what? I acknowledge how you feel. I acknowledge that you're hurting right now. I don't, in the same way that I'm saying I'm going to compromise and I'm going to do this next time, I'm telling you factually that I don't like being spoken to this way, that the people who love me don't speak to me this way. Ooh, that's scary. But you're in a mental prison anyway. When you speak from the depths of your soul, without the, oh my God, I hope that they do this. That's the hardest leap for some people to make. That's the scariest part. Drop an emoji or say yes if you understand what I'm saying. Like I make it sound like it's so easy. It's so easy. No, I'm not saying that it's easy. I'm saying, do you want to live for the rest of your life until you're 95 years old? And eventually, if I just see this relationship all the way through, eventually they'll change. But you have no proof at all to show any kind of progress with this person. Just because you were abandoned, just because you want love, just because you depend on other people, you're codependent. Just because you don't want to hurt. Right here. This is it right here. This is it right here. Thank you. Thank you, Dominique. Thank you, man. Thank you. I get healthier and healthier. Whew. Yes. Whew. Release all that. Empath mode. I burp out all that stuff and transmute it for you. Out of here. Taking responsibility and holding yourself accountable and not expecting for other people to do it is powerful, man. Like, it's so exhausting waiting for the world to change. I can't stand that song. Waiting on the world to change. You might as well go into the DMV if you want to wait for the world to change. Get out of here. Cheryl, I'm working on, my girlfriend and I are working on, we have a nonprofit and we're working on getting the grants and getting the funding and everything and doing this independently so we can do that. But I definitely want to go to Texas. I did my, what's it called? Cartography, where they show you different places, and Texas is energetically a good place for me to be. Yo, what's up? C. Kels? What's up, man? Right? So that gratification, that's what we're talking about. Gratification. We're constantly looking for gratification. The boss doesn't gratify us. The relationship doesn't gratify us. The conversations that if you have children that they have doesn't gratify you. It's frustrating. And we don't get that gratification. And we keep on saying over and over again, there it is, there it is, there it is. Things are never going my way. Things are never looking up. I don't like this situation. I don't like this. I don't look like other people. I don't fit in. I don't belong. I don't look happy. My life doesn't look successful. The biggest con of all time is that you got told by mom, by dad, by society, by the government, by your family members, by your friends, by the advertisements, by the marketing agencies, by the promotion companies of exactly what a successful person looks like. And you roll your eyes and you scroll away from that because you always want to look good and always want to look attractive. But here's the thing. Nobody ever gave you your rules, your guidelines, your boundaries, your value system, how you operate, what makes you function, what you're interested in, and how that can benefit you in life. And that's why you're frustrated and why happiness feels impossible. Because every single day you are living for everybody else except for you. And all you need to start doing is saying, how can I honor myself more? How can I speak my voice more? How can I start with baby steps, even if I have to whisper? Head up, chin up, shoulders back, relax your jaw, relax your shoulders, relax yourself. I got you. I teach this. You like this conversation? This is an emotional intelligence. This is emotional intelligence. Tap that star up there. You're balling on a budget. I got you. $6 gets you a 15-minute conversation, but between me and you, I go over 15 minutes. And then from there, instead of being $60 an hour, it's $40 an hour. I'm going to send you a private link so you get the discount. And then from there, we talk about a focused conversation. I listen for your beliefs. I hear the blind spots. I tell you realistic ways. It's not doing it my way. It's not my strategy, my system. It's, have you ever thought of it this way? Have you ever seen, for example, for those of you that have resentment towards your brother or your sister, if mom or dad took more care of them and gave them more attention, maybe that child, maybe your sibling actually needed more help. Maybe you're actually smarter, stronger, more capable, and they didn't give you that attention because you were already sufficient and you were good enough and they needed more help. And you're over here frustrated at your mom and your dad or whoever raised you, your foster parents, because you didn't give enough attention when you actually didn't need it because energetically they already knew that you were capable. Yes, IHOP, it's the same price for couples for a single person. Just join the VTP family up here. VTP stands for Victorious People. That's what you are. It takes one to know one. And then from there, go to my profile and tap that link in my bio that says VTP 15-minute subscription call. Perspective, baby, perspective. Perspective makes the world go round. That's why you see people outside the United States a lot of times that are happier than people in the United States. That's why I see that's like, for example, I love all different cultures. I have a special kind of love for Mexican culture, for Latin culture. In the same way, I have a special kind of love for island culture, for like Jamaican, Barbados, Trinidadian. I love culture that's family oriented. Greek people, for example, like when you see people that are really connected in their roots and their heritage, there's a different kind of energy. There's a different kind of vibe. And I want to encourage you, if you feel this emptiness, if you feel a loneliness, you want to give yourself a gift besides connecting a booking time with your favorite Scorpio stellium, because they got 7 different planets in Scorpio. Consider going down the journey to find out your DNA and where you come from and set the intention of wanting to travel there. Because when you put your hands in the dirt and you feel the grass and you connect with the weather, whoo, it's different. Polynesian culture, word. I know what's wrong with me and why I just don't know what to do with it. Well, oh, Gavin's in here. What's up, Gavin? What's up, broski? Well, start messy. Let me rotate this just a little bit. Start messy. Start messy. Baby steps. Map it out. Again, I have a worksheet that's really cool. It's really powerful. It's $5. It's a worksheet. How to get from point A to point B. There's different questions. Start off with curiosity. What understandings can I have? What's my intention? How can I get there? Can I see myself getting there? This feels really impossible. I want to take this leap, and every single part of me wants for this person to come, my family member to come, my daughter, my son, my husband, my wife, my grandma, my grandpa, my family member, my coworker, this person. I just want for them to experience it, and they're not experiencing it in this way. What do? It's so frustrating. I love them. I care about them. I want for them to experience what I experience. You feel lost? How many people right now don't know what they're doing and feel stuck and feel lonely? If you're a content creator, I got a video that went viral that was like the angle looked crazy, but I encourage you to stitch the video. You'll see it when you go to my profile. It was this woman who was just like screaming that she's lonely. So many people feel lonely right now. Emotional intelligence helps us understand it. This is childhood stuff. Life, please get this. Please get this. Please get this. I love when you come back, but I just want to give you all the solutions so that when you come back, it's just to be like, oh man, I remember when I thought that way. Because I just want to give you all this information. Please understand that life is going to keep on nudging you and teaching you the lesson until you get it. Backwards and diagonal is actually hug. No, that was way too hippie-ish. No. You're not a creator? Thought I'd try to be maybe one day? Well, here's the thing, Lou. What I would say, look at what my vulnerability, look at what's happening. I'm literally in a relationship from this. I have friends that I've met in real life that are on this live stream. There's real people right now. There's people having conversations with people. There's actually people who've made friends with different people on here. On the Discord that I have, there's people that have DMs that phone call each other, that video chat with each other, that they're friends because all the rest of the people around them are whack. You love when I'm cheesy? Word. Me too. I know you want friends. That's why I love to create content. Guess what? I had 128 followers. The video that I created, I had a weird European Caesar haircut. I had a cutoff t-shirt. I had gray sweatpants on, super introvert mode. And I was like, I'm lonely. I'm lonely. Hey, thank you, my love. Thank you for the rose. Thank you. Look, people right here are saying that they'll be your friend. Be friends, be friends, be friends, be friends, be friends. I love this. I love this family. I love when I was going through that healing process after that last relationship. I love the fact that I could count on people and I could DM people and I could say, yo, like, can I call you? This is crazy. I need somebody to talk to. I feel alone. Ricky Scorpio. I felt alone, man. Listen, go on this journey if this resonates. I no longer amplify how frustrated you are. Amplify how many times you got told no. Amplify how you felt let down. Amplify that you feel like you don't belong. Amplify that life doesn't make sense. Stop sitting here being hopeful and optimistic and just saying everything happens for a reason and I feel like I'm going to crumble and disintegrate, but I'm just going to keep on putting on a smiley face and showing people that I'm a happy person. No! Own who you are, baby. Hey, thank you for the love, Dre. Thank you. Man, let's go. Mickey Scorpio. Ha! Hey! Every choice I make is the right one. Ha ha ha! What a load of... Hey! Oh, man. Come on. Get on here and complain? Is that what I'm doing? You know what, everybody? I realize I've just been a negative Nancy. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I'm gonna sign off now. Thank you. I'm sorry for complaining. I'm so sorry for wasting your time. Everybody, please leave now. I've completely and totally. I'm such a victim. I'm so sorry for guilt tripping you and being such a terrible human being. I'm gonna stop telling. No. Oh no. Is this complaining or is this community? Why is it complaining? Want to be a content creator? Want to do what I do in a different way? Here's a formula. I normally charge $10,000 for these, but no, I'm just joking. No, but here's a formula. I don't like how I feel. I want to take responsibility. We're living in a collective conscious where my people are feeling similar. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to acknowledge how I feel, identify how I feel, find a solution, find a perspective that helps me understand why I'm feeling this way. And then I'm going to go on to TikTok, I'm going to go on to social media and say, hey, you're feeling this way, this is why it's going on. And other people are like, oh my God, that's exactly how I was feeling alone. I was feeling stuck. Your vulnerability is what connects with other people. Somebody else in here said, I feel stuck. I don't know what to do. And I said, drop an emoji if you feel stuck. And 20 people felt stuck. And there's 20 other people, but they're too introverted and they still care that other people have opinions. Oh, that's cheesy and stupid and drop an emoji. Ew, drop an emoji. Drop an emoji. Yeah. Sound thrilled to be alive. You're right. I'm happy. I'd rather be happy than be right. I'm like a spiritual golden retriever. Get out of here. Go be right and I'll be happy. More hospital bills for you. I hate your spirituality, Nikki Scorpio. Ha ha ha! Too bad! Mirror reflection. That's me right there. That's me. Cheesy. Vegan cheese if you're plant-based. Whatever helps you sleep at night, man. I refuse. Gavin knows the vibes. Otherwise, we get Aunt Janice. Right up there. Sound frequencies are stupid. Yeah, wait till she reincarnates. No, you're good, Lou. I love you. No, listen, Lou, I love you. I'm you and you are me. We're mere reflections. I hear you. I hear you. But do you see how you're like, nah, I don't want to create content. And I'm like, do it. But oh my God, people are going to have opinions about me. But are those your people? Be real. Answer this question. For those of you that want to create community, for those of you that want to create content, you're like, but people are going to see that I'm missing a tooth or missing hair or my skin isn't perfect or I'm not attractive enough or I'm not skinny or I'm not fat or I'm not white or I'm not black or I'm not this or I'm not that. Do you want to have people like that in your life? Do you want to have people like that in your life? Do you want to have people like that in your life that don't like who you naturally are? No. So does it make sense to even care about them when they're not your people and you're not here to help 8 billion people? Otherwise, you got some doors to knock on. What are you doing on this live stream? Get out of there. Go fix everybody. Word. That girl knows the vibes. It's exhausting needing validation from everybody. People rock with me on these live streams on the regular. You get a cornball who's 60 years old, who lives in the woods, who'll never ever be able to travel in his life, hates all of humanity, has PTSD and trauma, doesn't want to do anything about it, comes on here and he's like, you're queer for telling people your feelings. And I'm like, well, that's because my mom was queer and my daddy was queer and I'm the straightest, queerest man that you ever done Scorpio to come across in your life. And I refuse to lose. I refuse to be miserable. I love people from the South. Don't you dare project any insecurities onto me. This is my real voice. This voice right here, this is fake. This is my real voice. What are you going to do now? Come on, stop, man. These miserable humans, you care about their opinions? Real recognizes real. Love recognizes love. Check this out. What if I told you that you're a healer when you come around with your positive energy and your optimism and your natural resilience of what you possess? Other people release all their trauma and all their poison and all their toxins. They're like, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. What they're saying is, I hate myself. I hate myself. I hate myself. Hold space. Let them, but we don't have to take that personally. Are they even human? It's a legitimate question. I think one day you and I are going to be driving down the street. We're going to take a left where we normally would have taken a right at Albuquerque. And all of a sudden we're going to look down the corner and we're going to see like 5,000 people that are just slumped over with their battery packs out. And you're like, I knew it. Goodbye, planet Earth. It's been real. I can't. More. You're inconsistent. The rich. What kind of seasoning are we using? I don't know what you guys want from me. I don't know. What am I gonna do? How exhausting. How exhausting to live this way. Why is this important to understand what I'm talking about? How is this way of thinking advantageous personally for me? Tell me your thoughts. Tell me why it's important for you to understand that people are so inconsistent. And how does this affect you in that machine where you're always looking for gratification, gratification, gratification? You want Frank's hot sauce on your Bezos. What's the one that Mark Zuckerberg talks about? What's that barbecue sauce? Why is this powerful to understand? Am I an actor? Yes, and the world is merely a stage and scene. Oh, thank you, Ginger. Hold on, I gotta pin this. No, I'm not an actor. I'm Batman. So we don't take it personally. Sweet baby Rays. Oh, man. Hey, what's up, Jackie? Nice to see you. Man, come on. Stop taking it personally. Stop listening to people's words about what you should do and what you shouldn't do. Can you just know that you're a good person for the love of everything that's good and holy in this world? Spit the water out. Yes. Putting that on the resume. Yes. Yes. And why should we hire you, Nicholas Scorpio, to curate this museum? Because I made somebody spit out water on a live stream in front of 107 other people. Follow me for more tips and tricks. Don't you dare forget to smash that like button. And on top of that, I also made Bumblebee choke on a peanut snack. That's why. Because that's a representation and a metaphor of what my spirit is capable of spiritually and holistically. I refuse to be miserable, man. Potatoes. Man, I love my southern people for real, man. I was in North Carolina for like 3 months. Word. Like Frank said, stop it. Stop it. It's 2:22 in Germany. Stop this. Stop. You have to let people be quiet. They are sleeping. I know that's not German. I know this is Austrian. Get out of here. Frank knows the vibes, man. Come on. You're a woman in your own way. You're a man in your own way. Do you get that? You're a alien hybrid in your own way. It doesn't matter even on here. I can't think about how many people are on this live stream. It started off with 600. Now it's down to 114. Why are you abandoning me just like my father? No. Real recognizes real. We're not desperate. Drop an emoji. Say yes if you get this. And take this with you and download this with you and write this and take notes or get the notebook on my bio link for $8.88 and support a Scorpio or do it for free on your phone and get this once and for all. Be you, more you, more you, more you, more you, more you. I'm already here. I already exist. They already exist. Be you. Tell people you're hurting. Tell people that you don't want to be alive. Tell people that you're thrilled. Tell people that you're hopeful. Tell people that you don't know what you're doing. Tell people that you're stuck. Stop caring because, oh my God, my 2 friends are going to laugh at me. They're not your friends. My parents are going to say that I'm a failure. They're miserable. My family's going to disown me. Good. Family shows up. You'll get better family. Stop limiting yourself. Man. And this... Yo, I feel like people should follow Ginger, and I hope that you tell people about stuff like this because you got the gems. Like I dropped the gems, you got the gems. Be an example. This is why we're loving ourselves. Take that as a note. That's a good one. I'm a student and a teacher at the same time. Be an example to other people. Why should people speak to you this way? Because you speak to yourself that way. That's why you're in the narcissistic and abusive relationships. Let's go! Because that's how you feel about yourself. Because if you didn't feel that way about yourself, you wouldn't allow it. In the same way, if somebody was walking up to you and being like, you'd be like, yeah, I'm going to go over here now. Everyone is showing you how you feel about yourself. Everyone is showing me how I feel about myself. Everyone is showing me how I feel about myself. Everyone. Roar! Dominic knows the vibes. I'm going to make that as a t-shirt. I need to get that as a t-shirt. It's just going to say roar. Everyone is a mirror of us. The hardest truth and the most powerful one. Book time with me. Tap the star up there. Join the VTP family. $6. You get cool emojis like this, like Stina, when I drop the gems like a clumsy jeweler, because the more gems I drop, the more gems I receive. Then go to my profile. Then tap book time with me for 15 minutes. I go over 15 minutes because I love what I do. Because when you find something that you would do for free and find a way to make money doing it, time and money don't exist. It's all an illusion. And when you're true to yourself, you get truthful people. Then after you get that session with me, I'm going to share the ebook on the power of setting boundaries. And I'm also going to share the PDF file that I've created for you to learn how to map out to get from point A to point B by asking different questions. And I'm also going to send you a private link so it's not $60 for an hour, it's $40 for an hour. And I do package deals. Come on. What's up, Mar? Nice to see you. First impressions are everything until they're not. For those of you that have money issues, the money comes and the money grows. Like, do something. Hey, thank you, Red Shoes in the North. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure, again, go to my profile, tap that link in my bio. You're going to see the 15-minute call. Hey, thank you, Dre. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Wow, that was cool. Thank you. I love that there are people in this room that don't have a dollar to their name, that know that what I'm dropping are gems, but they haven't even like gone on this journey before and they're brand new. And there are other people in here that are like at a different place financially and would pay $200, $300, $400 an hour for therapists and all that different stuff. They're like, yo, this kid is dropping heat. He's dropping gems. I appreciate you appreciating me. There was many different times in my life where I was donation based. I'm doing what I can so that the less fortunate, so that the people like us, but we're not less fortunate. Hold on, delete that, clear that. For those of us that are great teachers, see, I self-correct. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the love. Thank you, Dre. Thank you for real. Unfortunately, we benefit from your pain. How? How do I stand a chance? How do you stand a chance if that's the truth? What's another truth? What's another way to reframe that? Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being open. But what's another way to reframe that? How is it unfortunate? Unfortunate for who? If you're taking notes and practicing this in your life, it's very fortunate. The question is, if you like this energy, how do you do it in your way? Thank you, Heather. Thank you for the mirror. Thank you. My life experience is why I'm here right now in the present moment. The best teachers are the experienced ones. Thank God that I was in the abusive relationship. Thank God that I was taken advantage of. Thank God that I didn't want to be alive. Thank God that I was bullied and teased. There's no other way. I would do it all over again. Questioning my existence and everything. Not because I'm a victim, not because I feel I deserve to struggle, because you have no idea where life is taking me. You have no idea where life is taking you. Divine timing. Word. That's it. That's all there is to it. Thank God. I can't imagine not being here with you. I can't imagine not being in this relationship. Do you understand? I packed my bags up and I left New York. I left Manhattan. And I was supposed to have a whole entirely different life. And this voice would not leave me alone. That was like, leave. It's turning into Gotham City. Leave. Your management doesn't respect you. Leave. The people around you just like the idea of you. Leave. Every single time that you walk outside of your door, you turn into Batman and have to protect every woman and child and man and whatever around you because the mental health that's going on in Manhattan is out of control. Leave. You don't have to fix these people. Leave. You don't have to go one by one. And I'm like, where am I going to go? And the voice was like, you're just going to go and you're just going to make it. Thank you. And you're right where you need to be too. This is why we don't compare ourselves. That gratification is going to sell you on a lie. We have to look good. It has to feel good. Don't do the thing that's boring because it doesn't gratify us. It doesn't satisfy us. We don't get the participation award. No, do the things that are boring. Do the things that are challenging. Do the things that you say you'll do later. Do them. Word. Now I'm in Nevada. I'm in a whole different state mentally, physically, spiritually, everything. You have no idea where you're going. No clue. Thank you, BM. Some people genuinely do need therapy. The next time that you ask me, how does it make me feel? I'm going to say, listen, every single thing that I'm talking about, I feel angry, or I feel sad about, or I feel insecure about. That's it. Give me the solution, or I'm going to start renting out your vacation home. And I'm going to start driving your car too, since I'm paying your bills. I've been here for 30 years in this therapy session. And how does that make you feel? Get out of here. Thank you, Stina. I know I miss, I love Manhattan so much. I really do. It's different being in a small town. But I love being around nature. I must say, I'm grateful that I'm able to be in a relationship where it's nurturing. That's weird. I had to get used to that one. Would I come to Europe? Absolutely, in a heartbeat. Yes. Visualize me overseas in my homeland, one part of my heritage in Cornwall, near Wales. Eating healthy food, eating the exact same food that I eat in America. Why am I in the best shape of my life? Oh, that's right. They don't put pesticides on everything. Yes, absolutely. I can't wait to go overseas because words and music hits differently to the rest of the world who knows their culture and their roots. Yes. Interesting, Heather. I got told by multiple people. I had like 3 different people in a week when I first started live streaming. They were like, in the 1920s, you lived in New York. And I'm like, well, fantastic. That's the bee's knees. I loved it over there. 100 years later, I moved over to Manhattan, just like a Pixar movie. Fantastic. So that gratification is going to tell you do it later. That gratification is going to tell you prolong it, procrastinate, do it later. I have a challenge for you. If you don't do it, write this down in your notes if you're taking notes. West Australia, that's definitely what's up. Take this in your notes. If I don't do it in 5 seconds, I'm not going to do it. Thank you, Scotty. I love you. What would be your favorite destination in Europe? It would definitely be my homeland in Cornwall. And then I would say Scotland/Ireland. On my father's side, my dad's side is German. I don't really know them like that. That's where I got the big blockhead from. And actually, if you look on my profile, you can see some old photos of my birth father and my mom before she had me. Gratification. It's why we don't email people. It's why we don't follow up with people. It's why we say we're going to do it later. You have dreams, you have goals, you have aspirations. Your gratification is looking to fix the people in your family so that you can feel happy, so that you can take them on the journey. Word. I've only spent a little bit of time in Tennessee, but I would definitely love to go back there because I have friends who live there and they loved it. Thank you. Thank you, Frank. Thank you. It's depressing in Germany. It's depressing in New York. It's depressing somewhere over the rainbow. There's good people and bad people everywhere you go. I mean, if you're really feeling called to go someplace else, then follow your intuition. But also understand, if you move over here to America, just know you're going to be eating the same food. Like, that's weird. Why do I have all this inflammation? So there's a balance. But if you don't like your circumstances, do something about it. And here's another note for you to take. When more than one thing annoys me, it's a pattern. When more than one thing happens that annoys me, it's a pattern. That's emotional intelligence right there. Oh, and also, if you like this conversation and you want to learn the full spectrum and the power of emotional intelligence, on the 4th of March, March 4th, which is what we are doing in life. We are moving forward in our life. March 4th is going to be the first class. I'm going to be doing a full spectrum, in-depth class for emotional intelligence, the power of emotional intelligence. I'm very, very excited about this. I'm going to have worksheets. I'm going to have some stuff that you can print out if you want to have a poster to help you identify anger, understandings on what to do with it, ways to set boundaries, understandings for yourself, for other people. It is going to be 3-hour classes, 2 classes a month, bi-weekly. So it's going to be 3-hour sessions, 2 times a month, $100 a month, which works out to about $16 an hour. And I'm going to give you this so you can take it with you for the rest of your life. Round table, the power of vulnerability, the power of for the rest of your life. Unique way. It's available. I can show you the steps. Or if you just want to learn this so you can understand your relationship, cool, do that. Otherwise, tap that link and book time with me. And if you want the deal, tap that star up there and join the VTP family, and then get a free phone call. And then from there, it's $40 an hour instead of $60. And also, if you're on a budget, message me and we'll do a payment plan. I got you. We can do $20 a week or something like that. We'll figure it out. Okay? Message me. And that's another thing. That's another thing I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this. Let me see, what time is it? 5:30. Okay. I have a 6:30. We're going to do a meditation in a little bit, but I want to talk about this. So stick around. So be relentless when you want the job. Respond to people, but don't be desperate. Nudge people a little bit more. If you want something, go for it. People will tell you when they're bothering you. But if you come from poverty, if you come from abandonment, if you come from codependency, you're not going to go and make courageous choices and chances. Be good with rejection. Be best friends with rejection. Be unreasonable. Be unreasonable. Be unreasonable. I think there's actually a TED Talk about being unreasonable. Hold on, let me look this up real quick. Hold on. Thank you, Luke. Thank you for that. Thank you. Keep going. Hold on, let me see. TED Talk. Let me see. TED Talk. Unreasonable. It's like I think the guy's Chinese. Let me see. Yes. Okay, so look this up. My girlfriend is a shaman. She's a Reiki master and she's a medium. Look up TED Talk. What I learned from 100 Days of Rejection. What I learned from 100 Days of Rejection. This guy's so funny. He's like, I went to the restaurant, and he's like, I asked for a burger refill. They're like, what's a burger refill? He's like, you give soda refill. I want the burger refill. Oh, man. I love TED Talks. Be persistent. Be unreasonable. Follow up with people. And also, don't be desperate. Do not be desperate. Ask yourself this question: if you have abandonment issues, if you have codependency, in what ways have I been desperate? In what ways have I accepted people that didn't accept me? And can you acknowledge in the abusive relationship, in the narcissistic relation, in the toxic friendship, in the toxic relationships, that there's a part of you that's desperate, where you just want for people to get it and they're not getting it? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Please forgive me. Yes, my girlfriend's a boss, and so she does other things as well. Besides the fact that she's a boss on the spiritual side, she's a boss on the three-dimensional side, and she works. She protects our lovely mother, whose name is Gaia, whose name is Earth. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we are going to tap the screen, share this with somebody that you want to level up with you. We're going to meditate as a family, all together. It's powerful. We're going to focus on happiness. We're going to focus on financial freedom. We're going to focus on feeling your feelings and not feeling bad about feeling them, and your health and your protection. Thank you. I love these. I'm excited. I'm grateful that I'm able to be more consistent and get and do certain things that I've done before on the live stream. So thank you. I had a hair in my face. So there's 3 different things that I like to do when we do these meditations. I focus on my belief, and I say, I believe this. By the way, just so you know, in a minute, I'm going to turn off this ring light because I've been told many different times by my team, by my guides, by the angels, by the creator, that when we turn off that blue light, we're able to connect more. So the first thing that I do when I get into a space where there's a healing, where there's meditation, besides knowing you are in a protected space, you are in a safe space, you're around healers, you're around leaders. So whatever comes up, honor it. Thank you, Frank. Thank you. Thank you, Natasha, for the gift. Thank you. The first thing that I do is I say, I believe this, I believe it. This is going to be more of a guided meditation. You're going to make it your own. And I want for you, when you are focused on what your intention is, I want for you to believe it like you've never believed before. It's a different level of happiness. It's a different level of love. It's not, oh, cool, everything's going my way. It's like, oh my God, woohoo! Throw the phone out the window. The neighbor's like, be quiet out there. You're like, no, we just made it. We're going to turn up the volume. We're out of here. See you later. Okay? So I say, I believe. I believe this. I believe. I believe what I see is coming to me, even if it's blurry. I believe it. I believe this. Hey, what's up, Tanisha? Nice to see you. There you go. Get into that mood. Get into that space. Excitement. Release the anger. Release the sadness. Let it come into the party too. Safe space. Let it out. I believe this. The second part of what I like to do is I like to receive. Don't you like to receive love? Oh, it was hard for you to receive love. This is the perfect time. Safe space. I receive this love. I receive the fact that we can send love to you and you can send love to us, and our lives will be transformed. I see it happen all the time. I get messages from people all the time. It's our beliefs that are powerful, and it's the ability to receive. I receive this. I receive this love. I receive your trust. I receive your gratitude. I'm grateful for you. I receive the fact you want to see me win, and you can receive the fact we want to see you win. Don't minimize that. Don't make that small. Okay? And I trust this. I trust this. I trust the process. I trust in the unknown. I let go of control. I know it's a challenging one. It's powerful, though. I trust. I trust. I trust in the process. I trust that my angels, my guides, my protectors, my creator is going to make sure that anything, any negative intention bounces off you, bounces off me, gets turned into love, transmuted, and doesn't have any effect because we are filled with unconditional love. I trust the process. The app that has the gateway process actually got removed from the App Store. So if you DM me or contact me, I will send you the original version of HemiSync of the gateway process in a zip file. Okay, so I trust this. All right, so here we go. Just listen to my voice. I'm gonna turn this off. Boop. So now see if you can see my energy still. If you can see my glow, if you can see my aura. Let me scoot a little bit closer. It's on YouTube. It's a little bit scattered, but it's a good meditation. All right. Thank you, Scotty. So we're going to focus on happiness, financial freedom, being able to feel your feelings, not feel bad about feeling them. Being able to have more health, being able to have more protection. So what works? Should I or shouldn't I? Hold on, I just got to see something. Okay. All right. Okay. Don't worry. It's all good. Whew. All right. So, the more that you focus on the details, the more that you focus on any kind of colors, any kind of sounds, any kind of shapes, any kind of details while you are doing your visualizing, the more real it is. See if you can connect with an emotion while you're setting your intention. See if you can actually feel beyond where you currently are. See if you can actually hear the sound of, if you want to be in nature, of the wind going through the trees. If you can remember what that sounds like. See if you can actually see the blue in the ocean, in the water, in the lake. See if you can actually see yourself walking on the floor in the real estate agency. See if you can actually see yourself there. The more you connect with it, the more real you make it. Your brain doesn't know the difference between reality and perceived reality. So make this real. Make this powerful. Make this count. This is for you. This is your gift for yourself. You deserve. With your eyes open or your eyes closed. It's about projecting what you want to see. So the more real you make it, even if it's blurry, which it is for me, this is how it connects. All right? So, with your eyes open or your eyes closed, what we are going to do first is we are going to set an intention. This is your own intention. This is your own intention. This is for you. You don't have to share it with other people. It's more so about emotionally connecting with it. And what I like to do is I breathe from the bottom of my feet to the top of my head. I fill myself up with moments, with experiences, with make-believe moments to make it real, to make it connect. I see people cheering me on, congratulating me, hugging me. I see myself holding up awards, whatever connects for you. And then once you've breathed that energy all the way to the top of your head, when you exhale, you are now radiating that energy. That's where you're coming from. And then after that, we will get into it. So take that deep breath, set your intention. I love you. I appreciate you. Eyes open or eyes closed. Just make it real. All right, here we go. Breathe in. Amazing. All right. Now, everybody in this live stream is happy. Happy because we are being more ourselves than we've ever been. Happy because even if we're sad, even if life feels heavy, even if sometimes we feel on the verge of tears or frustration or giving up, there's that inner knowing that we have. And so we keep on going. And we take more time for ourselves to identify and connect with our feelings instead of shaming ourselves. We are happy because we finally stopped looking for validation from other people. We're changing our patterns. We're not being hard on ourselves. We're not putting ourselves down. We're honoring who we uniquely are. Happiness in your own way. Not needing to be happy all the time. Acknowledging the feelings and the emotions that come up. So when we cry, we cry. We love that. We're not ashamed. When we feel like screaming because we have trauma inside of our body and we are tired of holding it in and being strong, we let it out. That's not shameful. That's powerful. Your emotions are meant to be felt. It is energy in motion. And all of these people who are so truly, truly happy are looking at you, and we are seeing the same. So what does your happiness look like? What do you see around you in your new world where you are truly happy and content, where you can wake up and have anxiety and you can still know that you're loved and you are good enough and you are worthy and you deserve to be around people who love you as you are, and you have those people? What colors do you see? What sounds do you hear? Do you hear the sound of nature, or are you in the city? Are you in the woods, or are you by the ocean? Don't play small. You deserve to be able to see it. You deserve to touch it. You deserve to know that it's there. You deserve it because there's other people who are hurting, and because when you actually get it and you learn how to receive it, you can help those other people and teach those other people because you know that difficulty. You're a leader. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be able to feel your feelings and your emotions and not feel bad, guilty, shameful about feeling them. Leaders, powerful people, can hear your emotions and feelings and find solutions. Other people do not require your energy anymore. You do not need to take responsibility for other people's lack of taking responsibility. You deserve to be happy. This new life suits you, in fact. Focus on your day. How exciting is it to be able to be who you are and not need validation? Focus on your afternoon. How is your life like? What colors do you see? How comfortable is your clothing? What are you wearing? See your evening and your nighttime, where you are able to be truly, truly content. Trust your process. Trust in the unknown. We love to believe it. We love to receive it. We love to trust the process. This new life suits you. You deserve it. Of course you do. You personally. Don't minimize that. Congratulations. Breathe into it and receive it. It's yours. Breathe in. Amazing. Of course you deserve that. Congratulations. Now, everybody in this live stream is financially free. Healthy beliefs around money. Breaking those generational traumas. Changing those generational beliefs. Going back to those younger versions of us and saying, hey, you know what? We now deserve to have money. We deserve to have success. We deserve to have a job where we get paid what we're worth. We're worth more than this. We deserve to play bigger. We're not a big fish in a little pond. We deserve to be around successful people. We deserve to be around people with solutions. And we lean into that part where it feels uncomfortable. And we say, right now, we're surrounded by people who love us as we are in this live stream right now. It's very real. This is very real. This is a very real moment. And of course you deserve to be yourself. Of course it's okay to cry. That's powerful. How do you think I personally got here? I used to hate crying. We love the emotions. There's healing within that. You deserve to scream from the top of your lungs if you're not okay. You deserve to be heard. You deserve to be seen. This is connected to money, to value. It's healthy to set boundaries. We don't need to feel guilty about other people's lack of taking responsibility. You deserve to have a job where you get paid what you're worth. You're surrounded by people who are this way, financially free, going to the grocery store, not thinking about how much stuff costs, not having that repetitious conversation of I can't afford it and I'm broke, I can't afford it and I'm broke. Being able to go to that place and not even think about how much the bill is. Being able to tell your friends, hey, I got it. Going to that airport, being able to get a ticket, not thinking about the cost, knowing that you deserve to travel, knowing that you deserve to be around other cultures and other civilizations and other parts of the world, knowing that you deserve to eat food where you feel good after you eat it, knowing that you deserve to have people around you and build teams and be that leader in your own unique way, taking baby steps to start up that business, to be the entrepreneur, to be the artist, to be open-hearted in your own way. You deserve to be financially free because you want for the world to be a better place. So when you fully experience what it is to be financially free, you help other people just like yourself in a true, authentic way how to obtain it just the same, because you don't like to withhold the information and gatekeep it just in that same way. This is why you logically deserve to have that. Congratulations, because all of these people who are so truly financially free are looking at you and we are seeing the same. Wow. You deserve that. To have people who have solutions. What does your day look like? How comfortable is your pillow when you wake up? How good is that tea or that coffee or that food or that smoothie or that juice? Zoom into it. You deserve it. Tell that shaky part of you, that uncomfortable part of you, hey, this is yours. Of course you deserve this. All of the people around me right now are excited that I'm getting it, and they're clapping their hands and they're hugging me and they're telling me congratulations and how much I deserve it. They want to see goodness win, and we are a good person. So of course we deserve this. What does your afternoon look like? How much more balance do you have in your life? What is your communication style now that you are financially free? You deserve to be around people when you have the anxiety, when you have the sadness, that see you going through your emotional spectrum and they love you as you are, and they have solutions to enhance you instead of magnifying the anxiety. You have people around you who love you as you are, and you deserve that. And if other people don't like that, that's their own personal problem. You have nothing to do with them. You deserve to be around people who love you as you are, who celebrate you as you are. See your daytime, see your afternoon, see your evening. What clothes are you wearing? Where are you? Where are you located? Don't play small. Don't be timid. Don't be shy. You deserve it. Of course you do. This is because you're being more open, more vulnerable, taking more chances, listening to your intuition, not needing to take responsibility for all 8 billion people. See it, believe it, know that you deserve it. Of course you do. Of course I'm talking to you. Of course we're here to celebrate you. This new life suits you. How healthy you are. How loved you are. And how you can help other people in this lovely age that we live in. How to also be financially free. So, congratulations. You deserve it. Breathe into it and receive it. It's you. Amazing. Now, everybody in this live stream is respected and loved when they speak their true voice, their true feelings, their true emotions. Not hi, how are you doing? I'm fine, but hi, how are you doing? I'm hurting inside and I want to be around loving, loyal people. Or hi, how are you doing? Oh, I'm in gratitude. I love my life. I'm tired of focusing on being a victim. I want to focus on this new seed of hope, of optimism, of truth, of undeniable truth that I know that I deserve. I'm on fire. I love myself. I don't care if other people around me are miserable and bitter and jaded and angry at the world because nothing ever goes according to plan. No, I do not need to sit around and fix people anymore. I'm not a fixer. I'm an enhancer. Everything that I touch becomes better, and I deserve to be around people who do the same for me, that it's an energy exchange. I am in so much gratitude. I love my tears. I love my anger. I roar it out. I let it out. I express it. I don't want to hold it inside anymore. I'm tired of being around people where I feel like I need to play small with who I am. I deserve love. From the depths of my soul, I set boundaries. I value myself. Before I get around other people, I identify a feeling and emotion that I'm feeling, and I nurture and I parent that feeling like it was a honored guest. I love my anxiety, my sadness, my gratitude, my ups, my downs, my ins, my outs. And I deserve to be around people who love me as I am, and so do you, because all of these people who are so truly loved, successful, honored, and appreciated for speaking their true feelings, their true thoughts, their true voice, regardless of what other people think, are looking at you, and we are seeing the same. We love when you cry. We cry with you. We love when you're angry and you roar and you scream. We roar with you. We hold space for you. We love you as you are. You deserve to be around people who are successful and loving, because real recognizes real. It doesn't matter if you're missing teeth, if your skin has skin on it, if your skin tells a story, if you have wrinkles, if you have crow's feet, if you have marks, if you have stretch marks, if society has told you in some way, shape, or form that you deserve to be smaller. That was a lie. They were only talking to themselves. You're a leader in your own way, a lover in your own way, uniquely designed. Honor yourself, embrace yourself. Other people's opinions are none of your business. Cry it out, yell it out, roar it out, jump for joy, get on the table. If the neighbors tell you to be quiet, no, we've made it. We're happy. We love ourselves now. Hooray! Cry the tears, roar the roars, jump for joy, feel your feelings. Do not feel bad about feeling them. You personally deserve to be seen and deserve to be heard, because there are millions of people who feel just like you do, and you haven't taken that into consideration, that you are so relatable and so loved unconditionally. Congratulations, this new life suits you. Feel your feelings and do not feel bad about feeling them. Find your excitement, breathe into it, and receive it. It's yours. Congratulations. Breathe in. Roar! Congratulations, you deserve to be around people who love you as you are. Of course you do. Of course you do. It's healthy to cry. Release it. It's healthy to express your anger. You're safe now. Let it out of your system. The people who hurt you were only hurting inside. Let it out. Put it in the spotlight. Tell her that they deserve to be seen. Tell him he deserves to be seen. That emotion is a child. That child is you. Show them that spotlight. They deserve it. Parent yourself. Nurture yourself. Good. Now, everybody in this live stream is Healthy mind, healthy body, healthy soul, healthy bones, healthy joints, healthy liver, healthy lungs, healthy organs, healthy vital organs, healthy spine, healthy posture, healthy hair, healthy teeth, healthy skin, healthy inner dialogue, healthy boundaries, healthy friendships, healthy love, healthy communication, healthy balance in your life, because we release people's negative words. We release it from our body. We release it from our joints. We release it from our hips. We release it from our chest. We release it from our heart. We release it from our chakras. We release other people's words that we're not good enough, that we're not wanted, that we're a burden, that we're hurting, that we're stupid, that there's something wrong with us. We burp it out. We yawn it out. We release it from our bodies because we are filled with unconditional love. We deserve to be healthy. No disorder, no viruses, no symptoms, no syndromes released. Going to the doctor's office. Look, walking in the doctor's office, signing your name. The doctor calls you in, says, look, we ran the tests. Here's a piece of paper with the results. You're a little bit nervous. You look down at the piece of paper. Feeling good today for some reason. Feeling lighter than you normally feel. Looking down at the results. Seeing your name and your address to verify and validate this is, in fact, your results from your test. Looking down at the piece of paper, looking at the doctor says, I know, it's weird, right? There's nothing wrong with you. There was something before. What happened? And you look around and you notice that you feel lighter. You see us and we're cheering you on. We're so happy for you. Oh my goodness, this is great news. Congratulations. Why do you think my eyes are closed? Because I need sunglasses when I get around you, because your skin's glowing, because you're healthy. Don't minimize it. Breathe into it. Zoom into it. You deserve to be this healthy. You realize this is because you're forgiving people. You're forgiving yourself. You're telling that younger child that you are loved now, that you are uniquely designed. You're not playing small anymore. Of course you deserve to be healthy. All of these people who are truly healthy, who are able to express their feelings, their thoughts, their inside voice, and to communicate it and to speak it out and to call it out and to not be ashamed and embarrassed, and are successful because of this, that are financially free and truly happy and truly content. Even when the camera's off and nobody's around, they can look at themselves in the mirror and know who they are looking at you, and we are seeing the same. Tell me about your life. How much you deserve to be healthy? Yes. How much you deserve to be a leader? Yes. Because the old leaders didn't lead us very well, did they? The old influencers didn't influence us, did they? We want to see real. We want to see transparency. We want to see authenticity, and that is you. This is why we love to see you communicate and to smile and to cry and to rage and to roar and to tell yourself that you are loved and you don't want to take on other people's beliefs anymore. You deserve to be this healthy in every way, shape, and form. Of course you do. You are so loved. You are so wanted. You are so appreciated. Love yourself more. You deserve to have this life that suits you. You actually look better when you love yourself. This life suits you. That's why it didn't make sense before, because you don't have to know every single detail. You just know that you are good enough, that you are qualified. All you got to do is show up and make your intuitive choices, baby. You got this. Congratulations. You deserve it. Breathe into it and receive it. Roar! Look at how healthy you are. Amazing in every way, shape, and form. And lastly, everyone in this live stream is safe and protected, divinely protected. No harm can be done to you. You are filled with unconditional love, the highest form of energy. You are filled with unconditional love, so there's no room for insecurities. You are healthy. You are filled with truth. You are filled with an inner knowing of who you are, so nobody can mess with you. And if anybody has messed with you, their energy is released all the way from your body, and you reclaim all the power that you gave away willingly and that was taken away willingly or unwillingly, knowingly or unknowingly, consciously or subconsciously. All that power is coming back in. Yes. From all those people that we gave it away to or that it was taken from us without us even knowing, we reclaim all of it. This is why we are safe, we are protected, divinely guided, and we know it to be true from the depths of our soul. You are safe. So are your friends, so are your family, so are your loved ones. Breathe into it and receive it. It's yours. Breathe in. Congratulations. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. How do you feel? Thank you, Joanna. Thank you. What did you feel? Sadness, anger, joy, healing, transformation, awareness. Hey, thank you. Good awareness, Tink. Every day is different. Every day is different. Feel lighter now. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Healing and awareness, determined. Love that, Amber. Good. Light. Tears and tingles. Good. Love that. Release all the heaviness. It happens. It changes. It moves. It grooves. It shakes. It changes. It transforms. Watch out for that comparison. It's different day to day. Felt centered and present. Good. Centered. Good. Good. Greatness. Empowered. Awesome. I was thinking last night, I got this message for anybody who joins, for anyone who joins the emotional intelligence class that I'm going to be doing. This is roundtable. This is an open conversation between soul family, between friends, the power of vulnerability, the full spectrum of emotional intelligence. We're also going to be doing meditations, and possibly I'm thinking about starting up something where we can listen to audio together, like audio books, to get different understandings to talk about this. So tap that link in my bio if you want to learn all about emotional intelligence, the full spectrum of it. This is going to be two classes per month, 3-hour sessions, $16.33, 33 and a third cents per hour. If you really want to be specific, $100 a month. I will work with you if you need to do a payment plan. This is going to be something you can take with you for the rest of your life. This is going to help you understand how to set boundaries, how to ghost to, and what to do with it. And that's going to be 3 months in total, 2 times a month. Very excited about that. On top of that, for anybody who just wants to do a one-on-one, like you're going through something, you're grieving, your family dynamics are changing, you're getting divorced, you're figuring out like, what's the next chapter in my life? I'm here and I feel like I'm all alone. There's nobody else to take care of, and I want to know what the next move is. Connect with me. First of all, if you want to get the deal though, or you can pay the $60 an hour, and I'm grateful for that. However, if you're a deal kind of person, and you've been around narcissistic people and toxic people, and you want to learn about the power of setting boundaries, join the VTP family right up there. There's 97 other people that are part of that family and growing every single day. $6 to join, and then you get cool emojis that I've created. And then from there, what you're going to do after you've supported me is you're going to receive this lovely gift that I'm giving to you, where you talk with me for 15 to 30 minutes, complimentary, as the energy is exchanged. And then from there, an hour is $40 instead of $60. And I share some gifts with you. I have a PDF file to help you map out to get from point A to point B. And I also have an ebook on the power of setting boundaries, and maybe some more stuff, and some links and some stuff that's helped me along the way. So. I really appreciate everyone here. I'm going to hop off in just a minute. It's going to be dinner time, and I got a session coming up with somebody. I really want to say how much I truly appreciate people who see me on the regular, I really appreciate people who acknowledge my growth. I appreciate those of you who interact with other people on here. I know that you're a real person. I know that you're going through real stuff. I never minimize or downplay that you are a real human and that people really, they love this family and I love it too. I really do. I really, really, really do. I really do. Dre, you got this. There's actually like a ceremony of meditation you can do. Message me if you want to learn about that. That you can do. That's really powerful. Other than that, thank you, Stina. I love you too. I really, really appreciate people who've seen me transform. When I first started this off, I had gotten out of the abusive relationship and I've been going on this healing journey. And now I'm in a healthy, nurturing relationship. And from time to time, if you follow me, my girlfriend and I go on here and talk about the arguments and how we navigate out of them as two Scorpios and two Scorpio stelliums. 13 planets in Scorpio between the two of us. Can you imagine what happens when two people who've experienced domestic violence and abuse can get together and make transformation and show people the power of love? All right. So thank you for rocking with me. Thank you. Thank you so much for the communication. Thank you for the DMs. For those of you that are like, man, I wish I could book time with you, but I don't have the money to. Thank you for just showing me love. Thank you for double tapping on the screen and on the videos when you see my videos pop up. The algorithm, I'm not a European girl in spandex, so sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you rocking with me and knowing that this is family. This is unconditional love. Yes, this is my name, but I don't want for you to feel like this is my thing. I want for you to feel like you're a part of something because we're doing this together. I'm not the only one talking this way. All right. I love you. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will never get used to this. I have so much gratitude. And I know that you're doing the best you can with the information you have, just like me. Nobody's better than anybody. And every dollar and every double tap and every follow is going to make sure that all of us and people who look like us and think like us and love like us have a seat at the table. Thank God that I was raised in an LGBTQ plus family with two women, with two lesbians that taught me about what women go through and the history of how the goddess was removed from the Bible and how back in the day that plus size women were actually the supermodels and that throughout history that women have been taken advantage of and that there's a healed divine masculine who's here to really hold space and say, yes, women get in the forefront so we can roar, so we can rage, so we can cry, so we can heal, so we can see the power that is of the creator. In indigenous culture, a lot of times woman translates to she who makes decisions. I'm a confident man, so I'm all about that. Please take the spotlight. You deserve it. All right. So you are a woman, you are a man, you are an other in your own unique way. Celebrate your significance.